Welcome back to Prep Zone. I'm Lincoln Petitjean, and welcome to the first national team home game today as we play NFL Academy. Today, we had the pleasure of catching up with first-year IMG National head coach Greg Sciugiaro. We talked about how he feels his season is going so far at IMG Academy. You guys have played so far all the games on the road. Obviously, that takes a toll mentally, physically, and just overall. How have you felt the team has done so far?
Oh, I think they've handled it great. I get a little more worried each week. I get concerned each week because I see a little bit of mental fatigue. And you know how it is. It's not the physical part I worry about. These young guys, they're trained well. They worked hard in training in the summer, but you know how it is in sports when your mind is tired. When you get more physically tired when your mind is tired. So we're trying to keep them fresh, trying to keep practice enough to keep us sharp, to keep us improving, but yet at the same time to take care of them, because you're right, the toll of being in airplanes and buses and airports, and it takes its toll. And I want to make sure that we keep an eye on that and that we keep them fresh. But right now, they're doing really well.
Coming from one of the top staffs in the country from Ohio State, you get to bring all that knowledge down to the high school level with essentially a Power 4 offensive line. You have everybody's committed on there. How cool is it to get to bring that knowledge to them to then go prepare them to go to the next level?
Yeah, I think it's critical because we have a belief in football, and it's been that way through my whole coaching career, that it starts up front. Right? Offensive and defensive line is where it starts, and that's where we're strongest on this team. Our other positions are really, really experienced. All right, the DBs, the wideouts are talented, the linebackers are good, but in the trenches, that warfare, those guys have to do their job in there in order for everybody else to be able to do theirs outside. So yeah, that knowledge that O-line's always been my love, and coaching those guys that are going to go on, the best that I can do to prepare them and help them on their journey, not only helps them, but it also helps this team. So that's a huge part of it.
IMG this year so far, they performed lights out. Going into your final 3 or 4 games, what do you think the statement needs to be to America for you guys to win the national championship?
Well, I think what we have to do is improve. And it's like everything else, and I understand where we are. I understand IMG Academy. I understand the standard and all the things that this means and what this academy represents. But here's the bottom line, and I said this at the beginning, all the preseason accolades and all the things that leading up to this, you can't focus on that, all right? That's the end goal for everybody. We get it. But you have to focus on getting better every day, getting better each game. That's what I've preached to them, and I believe that's what they bought into. So tomorrow night, that's the same thing we have to do. We have to be better than we were last week. And then after that game, we have to be better than we were last week. And so if we do that, each game will take care of itself. I think when you start talking about national championship being played 5 games from now or 6 weeks from now, you lose sight of what you're doing right now. And I don't want to do that. And I've never done that. So I don't want to change that formula. I want to work every day to get better. Let's be better this week in the game tomorrow night than we were last week. And then you know what? Then we'll take care of itself.
Absolutely. We thank you for your time today, Coach.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming.
When we come back, we will sit down with 5-star USC commit Kenai Pepe. We look forward to seeing you at halftime on Prep Zone.